Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Totem Pole Nation. We are live. Coach Taylor in the studio. Feeling it this morning, ain't you, Coach, huh? Happy Monday. Coach T, what are you listening to, bud? I love it.
VA, baby. Missy Elliott, Timberland, Pharrell Williams, Teddy Riley, even though he's from New York. He's the one that brought it down here. The New Jack Swing. There it is.
I call my man son because he shines like one.
That's right. If anybody's got any questions, put it in the comments. We're exclusively streaming on YouTube for now on.
That's it. And we just hit a good milestone there, 75K. Thank you, Totem Pole Nation, man. This is some good stuff, man. What a weekend, Coach. Tommy Fury defeats Logan Paul. Wow, man. To me, it just seemed like he was ahead in every single round and kind of took him to school. And, I definitely see a rematch coming up in that.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, man. It was a big weekend. You had the March Madness heating up, man. Indiana going to Iowa and spanking them like they did, man. That was a big statement game. And yesterday, man, in the girls' game, girl hit a 3 at the buzzer, walk off, man. It was phenomenal. March Madness, man. I can't wait. There's no better time of the year, especially down here in Florida, man. We have so many people coming down. They want the good weather. They're on the beach. The beach bars are packed. We're watching basketball. There's nothing like it. There's a fan of every team. It's amazing. We had some more XFL. Week 2 of XFL. The best game was the Thursday game, man. The Battle Hawks with kind of the walk-off field goal over the Sea Dragons. But the rest of the scores, we had the Roughnecks winning 23-14 over the Renegades. The Brahmas 30, the Guardians 12. The DC Defenders 18, and man, they whipped up on the Vipers yesterday, 18-6. But also talking about news, man, Dame Lillard last night dropping 71 on the Houston Rockets. That's almost as many points as the Houston Rockets as the team scored. Unbelievable. But man, what a big week we got. We got Coach McNally. Ooh. Coach McNally. And later on today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a legendary interview with the world's most dangerous ring announcer, the one and only Gary Michael Capetta. He's
what time is that?
That's going to be at 4:00 today. 4:00. We're going to try to put that on live, man. I cannot wait. One of the best voices of all time. I can't wait to ask him. I have so many questions. He is actually sampled in a Action Bronson song. Action Bronson has a song called Barry Horowitz, and he samples my main man, Gary Michael Capetta, and I don't even know if he knows it. You know what I mean? And
I'm sure he does. He would sue that guy, man.
I would hope so, man, because he starts the song off, man. He's the best part of. I mean, it's a great song, but he's the best part of it. That intro, and his intros were always just fire, man. Hopefully, we can get.
Give me an example. What would one of his intros be?
He's the original one that was like, this is Sting. He was that guy, man. He was the original of that, and with Barry Horowitz. From St. Petersburg, Florida, Barry Horowitz. I mean, man, he's just got the golden voice. And he actually started the year he graduated, 1974, went right into WWF and was there for 11 years.
So, Barry Horowitz, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's in St. Petersburg.
What's the deal, man? Get him to the crib.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure somebody knows him that knows me that can link that up, man. Look at that bad boy, right? But yeah, man, Barry Horowitz.
What's the temperature there?
It's probably 74.
Wow.
73. I mean, it's cool outside. Yeah.
It's cold here.
It's cool. Like, I'd be wearing shorts, but other people probably won't be wearing shorts in the morning here. But it's still 70. Yeah. Yeah. But we don't have that humidity or anything. Unfortunately, we're starting to get a little bit of that red tide coming around. And that's not good stuff, man. That's a no bueno. That'll definitely make you cough. But
what is red tide?
Red, man. I can't even explain it, man. It's just like fish are. No. It's just it's a scientific thing, man. But fish start dying like crazy. You get this stuff in the air, and it start hitting your throat really bad. Like you'll be outside just coughing like a crazy person, and fish just start dying like crazy, man. It's a very, very sad thing, but it does. It happens here pretty much every other year, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know what chemicals or toxins are getting put in the water that are causing this, but nobody can figure it out. We keep having it every other year. It's just a Florida thing, I guess.
So this weekend, we had on 9 different guests. Let me go through the list of people we had this weekend, man. This is Motivation Monday. So this is your motivation. Coach McNally, he doesn't understand how to copy and paste.
He doesn't know DMs either.
Yep. That's okay.
That's all right, Coach.
I like what the one guy said. If you don't call DMs personal envelopes, then I don't respect your football knowledge.
Oof.
That was good, man. Somebody said that. That guy's funny, man. I like him now. That's the guy who he's like a parody account. All right, so we had this weekend. We had the Rocket City Clinic, which is in Alabama. Wow. We had them come on and talk about their clinic. Then we had a guest surprise visitor. That was Robert Prunty, the head football coach at Hampton University.
Wow.
Robert Prunty was the head coach at Gretna. They had the longest losing streak in Virginia High School League history when he took over. And then he went to Hargrave as the head coach. And then he went to Texas Tech as an assistant and Cincinnati as an assistant. He was voted the #1 recruiter in the country. I got to make a phone call at 8 o'clock to Dr. Hahn, who is basically the president of Virginia High School League. And I need to ask Dr. Hahn, why is Robert Prunty not in the Virginia High School League Hall of Fame? And why is Mike Tomlin not in the Virginia High School Hall of Fame? There's a problem.
Put him on Front Street, man. Put him on blast.
Now, Dr. Hahn is my friend. He's a former coach. He's former principal at Albemarle. He's always been good to me. But I told Coach Prunty I would give him a call because we need to make that happen, man. Those two guys should be in the Hall of Fame of Virginia.
Hands down.
Then we had Danny Chichetter, okay? Shaq. I mean, Coach Shaq's what we call him. I get this guy on here. I don't even know who he is. It turns out he is Caleb Williams' high school quarterback coach.
Wow.
Yeah. He goes, well, I coached one guy y'all might know, and I'm thinking like, well, this guy's going to name somebody, like of obscurity, someone like maybe a real college football fan might know, but he names the Heisman Trophy winner of this year. And he says he likes to play for young coaches. So this guy was Caleb Williams' high school coach. We had him on the show. We didn't even know. Red Tide. TT knows about the red tide. It's a harmful algae bloom. But one of the coolest, some of the coolest guys we had on this weekend was a couple guys from Missouri, a couple high school coaches that run Sports Workbook. And they have created a partnership with the Championship Football Coaches Clinic.
Ooh.
Yeah. If any host, any visitor, what do we call them? Guests? Any guests on the Championship Football Coaches Clinic will receive a free OC or DC sports workbook from
Wow.
them. Yeah.
That
So it's pretty cool
is
because it's cool,
awesome.
man. And we worked out this deal with them because I just like the two guys, and they're gonna, when they create the mock-up of the sports workbook, they're gonna take a screenshot of that, and they're gonna tweet it out, and they're gonna tag the coach, and they're gonna tag the clinic in there. And then when they send it to the coach, and they're gonna do one for Coach McNally, when they send it to the coach is going to take a picture with it, and then they're going to tweet it out. So it's good for everybody, man. It's a great partnership. They got a cool product. I mean, they've hooked up with Texas Tech. They hooked up with us now. Brandon Johnson, if you need some motivation, watch Brandon Johnson, who's the head coach at Bassett High School, who played for one of my college friends, Drew Lowry. This guy's an assistant principal at Bassett, and he's the head coach. And he's awesome. One of the best presentations we've had. John Strollo, the med ball guy, as he's known, came on for over 2 hours. And I known Coach Strollo. I didn't have a correct number for him. Coach McNally hooked that up. We had Chris Roberts come on, talk about intentional relationships. We had Mark Teague come on and talk about his clinic. He's a single wing guy, and he's from, I think, Alabama. And he's new coach at Manassas Park. And we had Coach Mountjoy come on, and I think that was it. I mean, so we had a full weekend, and now we got the dangerous man in the business today. So how are you feeling about motivation today, Coach Bald?
Hey, it's Monday, man. I'm highly motivated. I had a great weekend. Got to spend some great time with my granddaughters yesterday. We played by the pool. We all got workouts in. Just a great time, man. It's always good time to just spend with them. Putting on the littlest one, Aria. I mean, she can swim, but she still wants to wear the life jacket. And just strapping that jacket on her, man. It's just she's cute as a button, and it's just something that, it's something that I love doing, man. I love being their papa. I love them, reaching up, grabbing my hand. And I got a little, right here, you can kind of see it where the dog likes to, that rope swing right there where the dog, she loves to play on that. But what we did is we dropped it down another level so she could swing on it. So yeah, man, now I'm pushing her on the swing, and yeah, man, just had a great time with Sophia. She's the warrior kid. She finished the next book. She finished the 5th book.
Sophia, the warrior kid. I like that.
Yeah, after she finished book number 5, guess what she did?
What?
She reread number 1, 2, and now she's back on 3, and then she's gonna finish 4 again, and then we're gonna have a good report on all of them, and we're gonna dive deep into it, and we're gonna have a good assessment, and we're gonna have her analyze it for us all.
When is Sophia, the warrior kid, ready to come back on Totem Pole Nation?
Yeah, it's probably going to be me and the wife are doing a vacation. So we're doing a vacation leaving the 3rd here of March, and we'll be back the 10th. But after that, we'll probably get them pretty quickly. But also, you've been given some breaking news and some good stuff, but also some breaking news. Joining Totem Pole Nation, my beautiful, amazing cousin Julia, who we had with Cultivate Wellness. She's going to start off by doing 1 show per month for us. She's going to do it middle of the month. And I don't know what the show is going to be exactly about. I mean, she's just a rock star caliber, beautiful woman. She's an awesome mom. She's an awesome wife, awesome cousin, awesome daughter-in-law. And I told her, I just said, look, I don't want to limit how awesome you can make your show. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And she's working on, what it's going to be about, the concept, and how she can help. But her story is it's so amazing, so inspiring. And that's what we're here for, man. We're here to lift people up. We're not here to bash people. We're here to bring them up to our level and make them better, man. That's what we do as coaches. What we do as coaches is sometimes we might see you guys better than you see yourself. And we want you to raise that bar and get to that level. And with our help, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen for you guys. But yeah, man, I'm super excited, super fired up to have her on board. And I could not have done it without the golden one, the one that's always in my corner, and that is my TT Heidi. Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that her daughter?
That's her daughter-in-law.
Okay, right on.
Yep, yep. And she even said, like, one of the best things, when she got married was, inheriting a mother like my TT, man. And exactly, man. She's just a wealth of gold, knowledge, everything, man. Just her loving support is just, you could be having a bad day, and I'll tell you what, man, she's gonna do something, man. She's gonna flip the script on you. You're gonna be laughing. You're gonna be just excited, man. It's she's just amazing. She's just got that good spirit, good vibes about it. You know what I mean? Woohoo! Right back at you, TT. Right back at you. But yeah, man, good stuff. We're excited about it. I got my Lakewood wrestling gear on, man. A lot of guys punched their ticket to state championship victories this weekend. It's a big thing. But yeah, we got a big week, man. Big UFC fight. Johnny Bones Jones returns this weekend, so that ought to be pretty amazing. Valentina Shevchenko. Sorry, I probably butchered your name, but she's one of the best women fighters in mixed martial arts. So she's gonna be fighting on this next card. So a lot of exciting stuff going on this weekend, without a shadow of a doubt. Nature Boy Ric Flair, he had a birthday just now, hit 74 years old. And speaking of that, I so blessed to go to that Legends Luncheon. It was just amazing. The stories, the people that I saw there.
Have we been back on since you went to the Legends Luncheon?
We did not. But due to just the respect that I have for those guys, they don't want anything in-house kind of left out. There was a few pictures I was able to share, and just kind of want to keep it like that, man. They don't.
But can you talk about who you saw and who you met, or no?
Not really. There was kind of pictures that were posted. So, you can just kind of go into that. And if people have to DM me to get, some back feed, that might be possible, but it's something I don't want to, broadcast. Just due to respect. It's a place, when they do these luncheons, it's for people only in the business or, very, very tight friends. So I was able to get in the door, and, they have security waiting there, just validate and make sure who's in and who's out and everything. And
so those guys actually need security. I mean, I would think that they could handle the security themselves.
Yeah.
Those are some bad dudes, bad hombres, man. Like those guys. I mean, wrestling. I mean, it's very physical. I mean, you got to like confrontation, and you got to have another side to you, man.
Yeah, I've definitely been amongst for my lifetime, man. I've been amongst some people where I really felt, very safe at that time. Probably my first Legends Luncheon, probably never felt safer. I was sitting right beside Haku, Ming, or Tonga is what.
How tall are those guys?
They're all over, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", They're all.
Yeah, there's about they're all around 6'2", give or take an inch.
Right.
It's like pro football players. I mean,
yeah,
they basically all look the same size.
Yeah,
I mean, 6'2", give or take an inch. Either way. Then there's some guys that are taller, some guys that are shorter.
Yeah, and you'll meet some guys that are, that weren't, gifted height wise, but maybe gifted some other way. Kevin, the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, he wasn't the tallest of wrestlers.
5'9".
I'd say probably that. But man, I'm telling you what, he made up for it in crazy. You know what I mean? The guy made up for it in crazy.
Charisma.
Oh, unbelievable charisma, man, and just a mindset of
Where
just
is he from?
madness. I believe he's originally from Boston. He's originally a Boston, Massachusetts guy. Yeah, man.
Wow, I never
Taskmaster
knew that.
Kevin Sullivan. Yep, yep. Great guy, man. Great guy. We had went to an event and saw him, and I had a bunch of just gorgeous NWA old wrestling cards, and I said, "Is there anything you can do with these?" And he autoed every one of them for me, and I threw him a couple bucks, like, "Hey man, thank you. Get yourself something to eat." You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate you. But yeah, man, that's what you should do to those guys. Those guys paved the way for what's going on now in the industry, and the industry is it's a lot more easier to be viewed and seen, and these guys do a lot more traveling. And back then, man, these guys would literally just pile in the car and go from place to place to place, just driving and just living a very extreme life.
Yeah,
But
now Vince McMahon is going to sell WWE for $8 billion.
yeah, I mean, I think it's probably worth every penny, man. I mean, he's got the rights to all the video footage and everything, and that's the thing
He owns
about
everybody's name.
yeah. That's the thing about with our guy Gary Michael Capetta. He started with WWF, and then he went to AWA and NWA, and they got the rights to everything he's ever been on.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's crazy, man. But Motivation Monday, I was just thinking the best motivators I've ever been around are people who, like you said, see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And I was thinking about talking to Coach Prunty the other day after we got done with our podcast. He called me and he was like, "You are big time." And I was like, "Coach, you're big time." He's like, "No, your podcast is big time." He's like, "I've interviewed with ESPN." And he was like, "You're the best." I was like, "Coach, come on." I was like, I'm just a coach. I'm a recruiter. But man, that motivated me. When he said that, like, come on, this guy was the #1 recruiter in the country, voted by Rivals.com. And, for him to say that, man, that's motivating, for Totem Pole Nation and, our YouTube channel. Here's Coach Tatum. Coach Tatum. Good morning, guys. This is going to be the best week because it's the next week. It's max out week. There you go. We're maxing out. We're trying to max out. Coach Tatum, I maxed out this weekend. 9 podcasts. 9.
That's why I didn't answer his phone.
Coach. I retired last night. I'm like Jay-Z. I'm retiring after the Black Album. But I'll be back wearing the 4-5. And it ain't to play games with you.
No.
Come back man. Like Jordan wearing the 4-5. Man. You remember that game? I remember watching it. It was on NBC on Sunday. Madison Square Garden. He had his shorts on backwards. You can see the NBA. What is it? The logo they call it. The Jerry West.
Right.
The logo. It was on the back of his shorts because he had them on backwards. Something didn't look right. They had the 4-5. Good morning, guys. This is going to be the best week. Coach Tatum, what do you have going on this week?
I know he's prepping, man. He's got so many coaches that are signed up. It's good stuff. It's surprising more defensive line coaches ain't tried to sneak in the door. You know what I mean? As a good OLD line guy, man, you want to find out what those guys are doing on the other side. When I went to clinics, that's exactly what I did. I was like, I'm gonna hit some OL coaches. I'm gonna hit some DL coaches. Let's go. Let's get better. I mean, let's steal some stuff. They've got some stuff worth stealing. I want to steal it, throw my own twist in there, and call it my own.
Yeah, like Coach McNally told me yesterday, Coach McNally and my dad spent some time on the phone.
Oh, wow.
Talking. Wow. Coach McNally's got a really funny joke. He said he's going to post it on Twitter, but it's kind of inappropriate. All right. But
let him do it after the show. Let him do it after a couple of our shows because we don't want him being censored and then all of a sudden we're censored.
Hey, man, we need to be censored.
We need
Banned
ratings.
in the USA. Banned in the USA like 2 Live Crew. Uncle Luke needs to get back with me.
Yeah, we need to
Uncle
get
Luke.
Luke on, man, for sure.
But I forgot what I was gonna say, man. So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I had a good idea, but I forgot what it was. I need to start writing this stuff down, man, like so I don't forget it. Because I get a good idea in my mind, and I like have to hold on to it, and I forget what I'm even saying. So that's what y'all are watching. Y'all are watching a guy that really doesn't even know what he's doing. I'm just sitting here, with the mic in my hand.
It looks good on you, Coach.
Pole. Look at this. This is my $25 mic. The $500 camera messed up. We got a $100 mic, but this is how does the $25 mic sound? This is the one I told you to get.
The one that you have in front of you now?
Yeah.
Dude, the thing you sent me is like this big.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
You're talking about the thing that plugs into your iPhone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that those things are good, man.
I spent $25 for that, and I can fit them in my ears like that.
Yeah, it's a lapel mic. You put it on your lapel, but you can't hear, man. You need earbuds.
Yeah, exactly. I can't hear, man. Just
Coach
too much loud music.
I've got PD today and tomorrow. Max out for the kids and more videos. My 1-year anniversary is March 5th, so I'm prepping for that as well. Congratulations, Coach Tatum. Congratulations, Mrs. Coach Tatum.
Yeah.
On a 1-year anniversary.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. The best is yet to come.
And let me tell you this.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say now.
Let's get it.
I was going to tell Coach Tatum. I was talking to Coach McNally, and he was telling me that the original Cool Clinic, coaches of the offensive line, he said he had all positions. He said he had coaches. He had a quarterback coach. He had DB coach. He had everything. And he said he only charged $10. $10 per coach. He said nobody got paid to speak. Sounds like one of my clinics. All right. Yeah. Nope. But mine wasn't $10. I think mine was $30. I don't know what it was. $40 prepaid, $50 at the door. It's like $20. I think it might be $20 difference. I don't know. But $10 a coach. And basically did it during May. And it was premised all around recruiting. That guys would like build that around their recruiting schedule because it was in Cincinnati. So go ahead, Kyle, before you forget your idea.
Oh, no. All I was going to say, Coach Tatum, is I can tell you this about my 1-year anniversary. It was awesome. The reason being the year before, we had got married. We had done that in our backyard. So it was like us prepping like crazy people, to get the wedding going and to get everything lined up and get everything perfect. So our wedding was amazing, but I mean, we were just gassed the whole way just because of how much effort and energy we had to put into putting everything together, then get dressed up and do the thing. And then, it's all at your house. So your house is just pretty much destroyed. So our first year anniversary, we pretty much, had kind of the same scenario. What had happened, Coach, what we did is we had this whole beach week deal. And we were at the beach, and then we came back to our house just to have the wedding. We only live like 20 minutes from where the resort we were staying with, that we were staying at.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
dude.
So
I just got Randy Cross
following. The center?
Yeah, Randy Cross following.
Wow.
Now that's a guy that could talk about offensive line play.
I took that guy from I was working at the one place. I took him to another hotel chain, dropped him off, and man, he was as cool as could possibly be, man. Yeah, super cool guy. I drove him basically from, where the airport stadium is to where like the Amalie Arena area is, so basically I took him from like where the football stadium is to where the hockey stadium is, like 20-minute ride. But super cool guy, man.
I'm gonna hit him up. I want to get when he comes on. I want to get you on there with him.
Bill Walsh's. That's Bill Walsh's main man.
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm going to say, Randy, this is Troy Taylor. I'm a high school football coach in Richmond, Virginia. Would love to have you on our podcast to tell your football journey and the coaches that influenced you. We have Coach McNally back on tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
he
a good
is
question.
the best. Dude, I tell you, a guy, his offensive line coach was a beast at the 49ers. This guy was a beast. I need to ask Coach McNally about him. He was a little bitty small guy, like a Marine, ball-headed dude. And he was an animal, dude. He was an animal.
Bald is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Bald is beautiful, and I don't spend a whole lot of money on hair products. You wouldn't believe it.
I don't either.
Hey, that's why I've been able to actually afford this place right here that I'm living at.
Yeah, that's good.
Shaving my head. Yep.
Yeah.
You go without some things to get other things.
If you grew it out, would it look like George Jefferson?
It would look. I kind of got that thing where you got like a little thing here and then it goes back. And yeah, it's the George Jefferson. Yeah. Who am I kidding? It's the George Jefferson.
Yeah, but I mean that's actually, somebody's gonna bring that style back eventually.
But Coach Taylor, do you remember my mullet hawk days?
Yeah, I remember all your different haircuts and colored hair. And
remember I was dyeing my hair back when I was like 12, 13 years old. Little league football.
You were blonde.
Yeah. Pioneer, man. I was a pioneer there for the
Your
Gators.
Mom allowed you to do that?
I think I just told her, how do I do this? And then, I tricked her. I didn't ask her if I could do it. I said, how do I do it?
It's better to ask forgiveness.
You would do something like this. And I was like, oh, here, just put it in there. Show me how. Yeah.
Do you think it affected your hair at all? The chemicals?
It's probably why I'm like I am now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I never did anything, dude, to my hair. I mean, but I just got, eventually I'll be bald. But hey, I'm going to grow it like Coach Mountjoy. Coach Mountjoy's hair is actually this long.
Are you serious?
Yes, and he's got the flip over like Trump.
Yeah. Okay,
it's the smartest thing ever, dude. I mean, those guys are geniuses. They just grow their hair long and they flip it up forward. I mean,
Bosworth, Coach Tatum, that's exactly who my guy was back then. I was a big Boz fan, man, without a doubt.
That's exactly what he looked like.
Boz, and I thought I was Deion Sanders too. I'm gonna have to share that picture with you, Coach Tatum. You're gonna love it. I've only shared it with Coach Hines, the picture of the mullet hawk, but it was just ugly because I didn't even spike the hawk, so it was just like matted down on the top and then the sides, and I don't know, man. I don't know what was going on. My mom liked me, and Coach Taylor and his brother liked me, so that was good, and that was all I needed, man.
And Kyle and Kevin Flynn.
That's it, man. We were a freaking wrecking crew right there. Yeah, man. I want to reach out to those guys. I haven't heard from those guys in 15, 20 years.
Really? That's surprising, man. They're not on Facebook?
I think they are, but it's one of those where, like, I'm learning Facebook. So if anybody has any advice, like,
it's like Twitter.
Send it my way. It's nothing like Twitter, but send it my way. Because I'll follow some of these people, but like I'll like just scroll to see like when they might have posted last. And some people got like 18 profiles, and some people, they just stopped doing it like 4 years ago or something like that. So I don't know what that's about.
Oh, because I tell you why. Facebook. Sometimes people use Facebook. They delete their posts and stuff. They delete their posts and then they just basically stalk other people. See what other people are doing. Like they don't
have their own lives.
Well, some people do on Facebook. They have a Facebook life that they create and they show all the good things. The nice dinner they may eat or go out to eat or the family smiling. And yeah, I don't know, man, dude. I mean,
I like to focus on those things. I'll be honest. I like to focus on the good stuff because, well, it won't always good. You know what I mean? And if you can focus on good stuff, maybe good stuff will happen. It's just thought process, you know. Like it's like I don't want to fight. I hate fighting, you know. But one time, man, that was all you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
So 4 o'clock, we got the most dangerous man.
Yeah, what do you got going on today at
8 p.m.?
No, do you got a podcast after this at 8?
No.
Oh, okay. I was looking through our directory and I thought I saw that you had
I don't know. Let me see, dude.
I thought I saw you had one of the QB gurus in the area. I mean, that was
no. I tried to. He had put something out there. He wanted to do a camp, and yeah, I put that in there because I thought he was going to come on, but I didn't put a time next to it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I thought that would have been really good. I would have definitely been interested in that. Anytime you get the quarterback guys on there.
Yeah, man. That guy last night, man, he was great, man.
Man.
I really enjoyed him, man. I mean, he's just so on top of all the new stuff. And then showing that his PowerPoint was excellent. You know, talking about Tom Brady and how his stride changed in his throw. And he was really sharp, man. Man, we were so lucky, man.
He's probably that guy's gonna end up, you know. Keep an eye on that guy in a couple of years. That guy's gonna be big time, bro. Big time.
Yeah,
I could see it.
We got some rising stars, man.
That's what we're doing.
I wish I had all the videos of all the people used to tell me I had to video it. But last year we had Coach's Choice that makes all those videos. They actually came out to the clinic and videoed every speaker.
Wow.
Yeah. And they actually, it's on Coach's Choice.
Smart.
Yeah. They came to the clinic, but this year we're just doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, it's probably going to be in May. We joined forces with PJ Gibbs, the defensive coordinator at Golden Gate High School down in Naples, Florida. And he's having a clinic to help kids with autism, to raise money for a foundation. All the money's going to the Autism Awareness Foundation down there. And he's supposed to get Don Brown and possibly Bill Belichick.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It don't get no bigger than that.
Man, wow.
Bill Belichick, man.
Man.
The LC Bird girls basketball team, led by Eddie Smith's daughter.
Oh,
Aya
yeah.
Smith. They play tonight for the regional championship. They're playing Glen Allen High School. So, you know, shout out to Chevette Waller and Kelly McMillan, the assistant coach of the girls basketball team. Hopefully they can bring that regional championship home. But they're already in the state playoffs because they made the regional championship.
That is awesome news, man. I'm such a huge fan of Chevette, man. She was just so awesome. You know, when I was a young guy at the school watching her, man, and for her to come back to the alma mater and do what she's doing, man, it's unbelievable. And big time, Eddie Smith, man, your daughter, man, she shoots like Jimmy, brother. Shoots like Jimmy. And when I say Jimmy, man, I'm talking Hoosiers, man. She got that beautiful shot, man. It is phenomenal. Like Kobe. Kobe.
Well, before Kobe, was the Black Mamba.
Before Kobe, it was Jimmy, man, for the Hoosiers.
I used to follow Eddie on Instagram, and I think Kobe was the Black Mamba. He called her the Mixed Mamba. Eddie's the best, dude. And Eddie, his daughter had gone to Bird, then she went to another school, but she came back for her senior year.
Oh,
and
man,
dude,
awesome.
she is on fire.
Yeah, man.
She is on fire. Like, she started off, you know, getting back in the groove, and now she's killing it, dude. She's going to Navy. She's going to the Naval Academy, dude, to play basketball. Oh, ain't that awesome, man?
That is unbelievable. That's beautiful. And
Eddie was a stud.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Another thing he did, man, he posted that picture of the Genos right there the other day, man. And I got so many great memories of that place,
Genos?
Man. The one right there.
I know, but what was the picture he posted?
Just the outside of it. The outside of the pizza place. Like, man, I had some good memories at this place. Yeah.
Oh, so he posted a picture of the outside today?
Yeah.
There's a great Indian restaurant over there too, man, to the left like on the other side of Hallmark,
Okay.
where the CVS used to be. It's right next to the hair place,
Wow.
whatever the name of that place was. I
Yeah, I
mean,
remember used to going to movie time over there and
that's the doctor's office now.
renting all the wrestling that I could get.
And they had sports cards. Remember they had
Did they?
baseball cards? Yeah, they had baseball cards on the side.
Wow.
They had like a glass thing, they had all kinds of cards in there. You could buy packs. We used to ride our bike up there. Do you remember Cheapskates?
That sounds familiar.
It was like over there right next to the movie time. But you could go over there, and it was kind of like a
Five Below.
Spencer's. It was kind of like a Five and Below, or kind of like a Spencer's, like in the mall type place.
Yeah, I never
They had
remember.
like the switchblade combs,
Okay.
and stuff, all kinds of like little crazy, wacky little things. You're right,
Two-
man, like a Five and Below.
Two of my greatest memories in that complex. One was going to Wendy's and getting double stacks from Scott Williams. Shaq, he would always throw like 3 or 4 extras in there. But the best was, I believe I went to Subway there, Eat Fresh. And rest in peace, God bless him, Jabari Cormier, cornbread. I came up in there and he made me what he called a big nasty. And it was basically a meatball sub with all the pastrami and all the kind of meats that you could dip on top of it. And it was butter, man. It was delish.
Yeah, man.
It was delish. Big bar, he hooked it up. Yeah, man, those are two of the best memories I got in that whole complex there, man. But especially the Geno's thing, man, because, when us linemen would not get, 15 penalties a game, we would really do good and we'd rush for 400 yards. Coach Bland would take us up there and he would get us all. He'd get 8 pizzas and it'd be 4 or 5 of us. And, man, we'd mow every bit of it down and just hang out. Those were gold, man. Those memories are everlasting. I tell my grandkids.
Hey, man, can I go to the
back?
Can I go to the bathroom, or you want to keep going?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Your thing. Talk about Coach Bland. I think it was 10 crush blocks, wasn't it?
It was something like that. It was something. I think we had to have a team number of 15 or 20 crush blocks, and he was so. I mean, it had to be where you really locked onto the guy, drove them, 3-4 yards down the field, and then, placed them right on their back. Like, you couldn't place them on their side. He wasn't going to give you, a crush block or a pancake block for that. And if it was a double team block, if it's you and another guy blocking a guy, and both of y'all put the guy in the dirt, no, you weren't getting a crush block on that. You had to get a solo dominating pancake, and that's how he would count them. And I'll never forget, man, one of the funniest things is I was talking with one of my favorite teammates, Tony Morgan, and he had ran into legendary bird lineman James Butler, and he had said, James, man, what was the most crush blocks you ever had in the game? And James was like, man, like 11 or 12. And it was just the funniest thing because to get 3 crush blocks from Coach Bland, man, you probably really got 10 of them. You know what I mean? So when he said that, it was just hilarious because it was like, man, if he really gave you 10 or 11 or 12 crush blocks, then you probably really crush blocked your man on every single play of the football game, basically. But yeah, that was good stuff, man. Those Geno's, those trips were amazing because he would all the linemen would go there. And he would just get all the pizza and the cheese bread and stuff like that. It was good stuff, and it was a good bonding. It was a good bonding where we would just all sit there at the dinner table together, as a family. And that for me was pretty awesome because I never really had that. I just kind of had where I would. It'd be me and my mom sitting there kind of watching TV and eating together and stuff like that. So to sit there at the table and look at each other, it was funny, but to me, it kind of seemed like he was on trial. Yep. But yeah, man, we're doing big things here. Totem Pole Nation, we got such good backing, Cultivate Wellness, our sponsor. You guys are amazing. It was great getting the in-store and talking to Julia there and her just giving us the rundown. If you're in that area or you want to check out the website, check out cultivatewellness.com. Got plenty of good stuff, you know. You can the products there. I mean, from anxiety to your dog anxiety to if you want to up your game in your love life, they've got products for you. It's all good stuff. So check them out. And then St. Pete Rejuvenate. That's the wife's business. Come check us out. We've got people coming in from all over, and you know you need Botox, you need fillers. We'll take care of it. You know, the facials, man. The facials are amazing things. Give your face a massage. Get that good stuff. Get the towel. Get the oils on it. That's the thing. I've had the facial, and they put some stuff on it, and man, it just I wonder how the stuff tastes because it just smells so good. And they're like, no, don't eat that stuff, you know. And you know, they're doing the ketamine infusions for people that are suffering from very very severe depression, bipolarism, and everything. So yeah, check us out, stpeterejuvenate.com. You'll probably call and talk to Barbara, or you'll talk to myself, and we'll get you in. We'll get you squared away and everything. Yeah, man, everything's good. I just kind of went in on how the Gino's pizzas were. I already gave a shout out to our sponsor. The dog has now joined me. She's working on her suntan as well. See, that's the thing. I got to get sun because we're going to Panama, and I'll tell you a story. We went to Panama the first year, and this is the first time I'm meeting her aunt and her uncle and her grandmother. They all live in a place, and they live right by that used to be an American military base there. So they all live in that kind of compound, but they also have like a beach house, like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And it's the type where when you go to that beach house, you don't go or leave unless it's light outside. It can get dangerous type deal. And, they'll stop you. They'll rob you. Maybe even worse things at night. So we're over there, and man, I forgot your not your tannin lotion, but your other lotion. You know what I mean? To not get burnt. And we go in the store, and I'm telling you, man, they have like the smallest bottle. It's like $50.
What?
And yeah. I mean, the only people that's gonna need the tannin oil are people really light complected like us. And it's the family members, they didn't have it, they didn't have any of that. They don't need it, but yeah. So the first day we went out and we went by our pool, and it was like, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for 30 minutes, and then we'll just get out of the sun for the rest of the day. So did that 30 minutes, and man, I'll tell you what, I was beet red. I was red. And
sun's different down there, man.
It is, man. You're right there.
Close to the equator. You are
on top of it. Yeah, you're on top of it. And so I was red, and had a great night and everything. Woke up next day, tan. So wow. Yeah. So the next day, the wife's like, look, let's go a little longer. Let's go 45 minutes. So we did. Went 45 minutes, and then boom. Ooh, very red, like red. And so ended up having a great night, dinner, family, loving everybody. And then the next day, woke up nice and even more tan. I'm getting brown now. And so then we're like, look, let's just push it to the limit, right? So, we'll say, look, let's stay out for about an hour. And we went for about an hour and 30 minutes. And I mean, I'm telling you, like, you'd never seen me so red. I mean, I was just, I looked sick, like so red, and I couldn't tell. I wasn't looking at myself. So we end up going there, and as soon as we show up, and we took an Uber over there. As soon as we show up, her aunt and her grandma they're speaking Spanish so fast. I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to think I'm on fire, right? And we're upstairs in their house, and I see the next thing I know, the aunt just runs outside of the house like something's wrong. Like the house is on fire. She runs outside of the house, grabs a machete, just like whack, 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 and starts, just chopping at a tree. The next thing I know, both of them, she's got this big old thing of the plants, the aloe plants. And the next thing you know, man, both of them are just like lathering it all over my arms and lathering it all over my head. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I felt like I was like a freaking Panamanian god or something. I was like, wow, this is like the best love I've ever been, and yeah, man, the next day I woke up golden brown and everything, and it was so awesome how they reacted, because that was literally the first week I'd ever met them, and they're over there treating me like, their only son that, has sun poison, you know what I mean? But yeah, woke up the next day feeling phenomenal and was nice and tan. But yeah, if you ever go there or Colombia or any of those places right there, take your lotions, because they are expensive, so we're going to be doing that. Yeah, we're definitely going to have our lotions ready to go, because you don't want to get skin, you don't want to go on vacation and end up with skin cancer, you know what I mean? It's not a good look for you.
No doubt, man.
But yeah, man.
So I'm excited for today to get the most dangerous man on.
Yeah, the most dangerous ring announcer, Jim Cornette, nicknamed him that. So I can't wait to get in. Him and Jim Cornette were really, really tight.
Is
for
Jimmy
a long
Hart
time.
still alive?
Yeah, the Mouth of the South lives here in Tampa.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah, man. Yep.
What a great resource you have there, man.
Yeah.
Like the headquarters of pro wrestling, like retired guys.
Yeah, it really is, man. It's the Mecca. It is, and why not? It's always sunny. Yeah, it's a great place for it.
Crazy, man.
Yep.
So Kyle, I love you, man.
I love you.
We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna get after it.
Yep. All right, and Totem Pole Nation, thank you. Subscribe, like, follow. Give us a shout out. We love you guys. Give us any questions. We'll see you guys back at 4:00 to the next episode.